That's why they call it the Ultra.
They do indeed. Well, you are the Ultra. Do you get any time off? Are you off tomorrow, Billy?
No, of course not. Do you?
What do they say? No rest for the wicked?
Exactly. We're just going to keep going and going until Christmas, everybody.
All right. I love you, my friend. Thank you, Bill.
See ya.
Take good care. All right. Don't forget, we are running that special $40 off promotion. That's as good as it gets here in terms of apply and buy at HSN. So try it if you haven't done that. Now, this is the grand finale for today's Make Yourself at Home event. Do you know hundreds of you have already pre-ordered? I already warned Julie Truster. I'm like, girl, this could be your last show. This is something that sold completely out when it was offered as a Today's Special. It's really back at kind of like a Today's Special encore. These are gonna outlive me. Not like that's saying a lot at the rate that I'm going, but at 45 years. But oh, do you see what they're doing in that videotape? What really sets these apart is as you're using them, they're also charging themselves. So if that power goes out, if there's a brownout, if you just need a flashlight, do you know you can even turn this into a flashlight, which I think is crazy, but you can still turn on your light. My mind is blown. I didn't get these when they were offered as a Today's Special. I'm gonna be getting mine tonight, trust me. And then we also have an encore look at our Hoover. Now they call this the Pet, but don't let that name fool you. This is a full service, full power Hoover. That's another American company, American Proud, over 100 years of American pride for sure. And we have a little over, Rick, you said a little over 1,000 of these? Okay, last 1,100. So certainly in a time where we are doing more cleaning in our homes, and you probably don't want to have somebody come in and clean your carpets, now this puts you in control. $36.65, those are those interest-free payments. Thanks again for joining me. I am Shannon, and boy, we got a lot to get to tonight. I hope you can stick around for those lights. I'm gonna be getting mine. I would certainly encourage you to get yours. Something else that I am getting, I am a huge, huge, huge fan of the Professor Amos family. They are our A-team here at HSN. They are our #1 cleaning brand. They are actually used in professional retail and hair salons and automotive businesses and hair salons. But what they are doing right now is the biggest bang for the buck ever in that 16-year history. With over 2 million sold of just, you know, all the other great configurations that we've done. Are you ready for this? It's not only the new scent that we'll talk about. It's not 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. Look at that little clicker. See that little clicker? That little clicker? Keep going, keep going. 129 bottles. Okay, if that's not mind-blowing, I don't know what is. I don't even know what you can't use this on. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but you know, it's your tile, it's your grout, it's your carpet with that carpet cleaner that we have coming up. It's the kids' new expensive tennis shoes. It's your jewelry, it's your handbags. When I say, I don't know what this won't clean. We're gonna quiz our guest of honor in a moment, but here's what you're getting. And this is only for the anniversary. Now, the way to get around that is something called auto ship. And I always say auto ship, auto ship, auto ship. Because when the anniversary is done, it's like they pull the rug out from underneath you, we raise the price. You're getting all these, but if you do the auto ship, that means as you move forward, and again, 129 bottles, that's 27 cents a bottle, you are getting 16 ounce of your citrus zest, you're getting 16 ounce of your cucumber melon, that is the original, 16 ounce of the jasmine, which used to be my favorite, because that's also kind of a closed limited edition fragrance. 16 ounces of the new Supreme Sunflower. Now that Supreme Sunflower is what I would call a closed limited edition fragrance. If you do the auto ship though, you're the only ones who are gonna get that sunflower, kind of like the color of my sweater. And then you're also getting 24 ounce of that pre-mixed, which I love, of your cucumber. So, you know, spray and go, and then that super sponge, $11.65 in your credit card, 087660. Of course, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. He's also a genius, a force to be reckoned with. We have Amos Harp-III. I always call him triple threat. And you know what? This is more than a triple threat, because I meant it when I said, I cannot think of something that this doesn't clean. And it's great to have you back. Boy, oh boy, you guys are giving away the store for this anniversary configuration, my friend.
Oh, thank you, Shannon. It's great to be back. I heard you ask, what can it work on? What don't you put it on? If you can't get it wet with water, don't put Shock It Clean on it. When I say that, I mean, don't put it on a picture or a painting. It'll dissolve the ink because it works by attacking the molecular structure. Now, when it comes to cleaning carpet, we've got it figured out to a science, Shannon. Shock It Clean works on a molecular structure. It breaks the dirt down to a small particle that you can extract away. So the foam is designed to turn back into powder. You just give it 45 minutes, and you can vacuum that stain right out of the rug. This is cleaning innovation. This is cleaning technology. Clean on a molecular level, and I want you to clean like a professional. Look at that. How sweet it is. I love it.
Hey, okay, now if someone has not seen you triple threat, of course, Amos Harp-III, I'm so glad you're doing this. So most people are saying, oh, come on, yeah, that's great if it gets it up, but then the pet is gonna come back. And why is it that it seems like that mess comes back faster if I clean without your product?
I'm so glad you asked. When you go to the store and get a consumer product, they contain soap. Soap is very sticky and oily because it's made out of animal fat. So what happens is you rub it, you scrub it, you push it, you shove it, soap and dirt mix. It doesn't neutralize the stain. You do the homework, Shannon. I just want you to rub your hand over the surface, and you can see how oily, how sticky it is. That just draws new dirt right back into the carpet. Now, what Shock It Clean is, it's a proprietary formula. Major facilities use it, the hotels, the motels, the janitorial supply, the casinos. They love it because when they're using Shock It Clean, the floors stay cleaner longer. That's what it's all about. Cleaning one time, not all the time. And you can see what it does to that rug. It just restores it. See, Shock It Clean works on a molecular level, so it's going to break down the stain, it's going to break down the odor, and it's going to get back the color. What? Get back the color. I mean, it's legit. It works so good, and it smells so good, too. Some applications require a machine, Shannon. So if you own or rent a machine, if you're going to get that Hoover today, that today's special, go ahead and use the Shock It Clean in there. And here's what I did. I've got a quarter cup of Shock It Clean to a gallon of water. Watch this.
Okay, now as Triple Threat does that, by the way, there's a little cheat sheet on the back of each bottle, 27 cents a bottle. Okay. That's a pretty extreme demonstration. Holy moly.
Holy moly, you're right, Shannon. Holy moly. Look at the color, the pink, the purple, the blue, the green. It restores back the color. Okay, so remember, this is the science animation form right here. Everything has a molecular makeup, your dirt, your grease, your oil. Shock It Clean is designed to break down the molecular structure of the stain. So it's cleaning on a molecular level. It breaks the dirt down to a small particle that you'll be able to wipe away. Now, let me show you what I did. I have a gallon of water in here, and I have a quarter cup of Shock It Clean. You put that sponge in there that you get in the package, and you can just squeeze it a few times and look at all that nice foam. That foam is going to clean anything. Remember, proprietary formula. And because it doesn't have soap, bleach, or ammonia, you could use it on leather, rubber, vinyl, velvet, velour, knits, tweeds, and blends. And just look at the foam going to work on all that dirt, breaking it down. I'm talking about the dye from your blue jeans. You know, when you sit down on leather, the dye from your blue jeans gets on there. Look at that. Woo, I love it.
Now, Triple Threat, I'm going to quiz you because anyone who's used a cleaner on their leather sneakers or handbag, after a while, then it starts to crack. How come I can use this on everything from leather to jewelry? What's the difference?
I love it. Shannon, there's no soap, there's no bleach, there's no ammonia. That's why you can use it on diamonds. That's why you can use it on rubies and all your gems and your gold, your platinum, and silver. It's because there's no soap, there's no bleach, there's no ammonia in here. For all the areas that I missed, I'll put it into the bowl of Shock It Clean. And I just want to show you because a picture is worth a million words. So no soap, no bleach, no ammonia. It cleans on a molecular level, and it's squeaky clean. You see how squeaky clean that is? I love it. It works so good.
It does. Okay, quick little update. These are going. Now remember, this is our #1 cleaning brand for over 16 years here at HSN. This is their biggest configuration in history. And what's unusual is normally we ask you to pick. Normally we say, do you want jasmine? Do you want cucumber melon? Do you want, well, you've never gotten sunflower. So remember, if you do that sunflower, that is the only way moving forward past the anniversary that anyone's gonna get that sunflower. So jasmine is included, your cucumber melon is included, your citrus is included, and then of course you get that wonderful citrus zest, and you're also getting that cucumber with the pre-mixed, which I think is genius, and the super sponge, $11.65. It breaks down to 27 cents a bottle, 30-day return policy. Get it at home. If you don't love it, you send it back. But most people do the auto ship. And remember, long after the anniversary is over, when we've kind of theoretically pulled the rug out from underneath you where we raise that price, you're the only ones who are gonna get access to that sunflower. You're the only ones who are gonna get the variety pack. You're the only ones that are gonna get that pre-mixed concentrate. So if you wanna just out of the box start cleaning, and a 30-day return policy with those interest-free payments. All right, I'm curious to see what you're working on next, my friend.
Okay, we're talking about sunflower. I'm wearing sunflower. You're wearing sunflower. Look at the sunflower. We got the thing going on in sunflower today. Now, what I have here is hard water, Shannon. A lot of us live out in a rural area, and if you have hard water at home, it can be compromising the way you're doing your cleaning. The hard water, the rust in the water will actually block your detergents from working. But did you see what Shock It Clean just did to that water? Did you see that? It broke it down. It broke down all the rust down in the mineral deposits. Now let me show you the cleaning power. Look at this white t-shirt, Shannon. Look at under the arm and around the collar. I'm gonna go ahead and put this white t-shirt into the Shock It Clean, and I'm gonna let it go back and forth a few times because listen, my dad taught me growing up, my dad's Professor Amos. He said, son, above all things, get understanding. Let the product do the work so you don't have to. I want you to work smarter, not harder. That's our motto. Work smarter, not harder. So let the product do the work so you don't have to. Now that went back and forth about 2 or 3 times already. I'm gonna go ahead and fish that out of there. But when I open it up, take a look at where the dirt was around the collar, the sweat stains. We call them the pit stains. It's all gone under the arms and around the collar. Cleaning innovation. Cleaning technology, Shannon. You're gonna love my cleaner. You're gonna love my cleaner.
And you know what? And we love you. And you know what? Moreover, you will love this. Nothing lasts at this network or here or otherwise unless it's working. 16 years proud, 16 years strong. Globally, this is a leader. In fact, in count dozens of countries around the world, professional businesses and hair salons, automotive dealerships, they rely on these products. By the way, though, this is the only place in America you can get this deep discount. And frankly, it's only as long as supplies last. So if you're watching this show, first of all, I know you got a stain. Maybe it's hard water. Maybe it's rust in that water. Maybe it's makeup around the collar. Maybe it's that grit or in the grout. Maybe it's that stuff underneath the rim of the sink. If it's the commode, if it's the sink, if it's the kitchen, if it's your kids' dirty sneakers, do you realize this is gonna clean all of it? What do you have underneath your sink right now? I know you got a lot of cleaners. I used to. You got something for everything. Try this. Take that Professor Amos challenge. We don't call them the A-team for nothing. Only for the anniversary, unless you're doing auto ship. Now remember, auto ship is a way to kind of skirt the system. That means we will honor this price and that closed limited edition sunflower. All right, Triple Threat, what are you doing over there?
Well, while you were explaining, what I did was I put spray paint on the marble floor and I used our Shock It Clean at a full strength to break that. You could see it's just going to work on the paint. So if you have paint, ink or glue, I've got cleaning power, Shannon. I got cleaning power. It actually break down the spray paint, the ink and the glue too, the nail polish. I know, ladies, you do your nails at home sometimes. You can't go out to the nail salon right now. And look, when you get nail polish on that kitchen floor, that living room floor, or anything more, Shock It Clean is gonna break down the paint if you use it full strength, and you can clean the floor everywhere in the house. You'll love it for that reason. Now, we're cooking in the house a lot. You have children, I have kids. I'm cooking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times a day right now. And that's what the filter above the stove looks like. And I just want to show you more of the cleaning power, the cleaning innovation. Look at the years of buildup to come out of that filter. It's absolutely amazing. All the grease, all the oil, all the fried this, all the fried that. It's breaking it down on a molecular level. There it is right there. Now I got to get right into the kitchen because there's a few things that I got to show you in the kitchen, Shannon, with all the cooking we're doing and all the grease around the stove. If you have a powder-coated painted surface, you can use it on stainless steel, aluminum, brushed aluminum, copper, or brass. But always, always, always let the product do the work. Leave it sit for 2 minutes. We call that a pre-treat. In the professional cleaning business that I have, it's called a pre-treat, and you leave it sit, let it break it down. Now you come back with that sponge. It's non-abrasive, so it's not going to scratch or harm that finish, and then you're going to do the wipe. I want you to watch this wipe. Nothing sticky, nothing oily left behind. It leaves it squeaky clean every time.
Every
Right
single time. And wow, are we busy. Here's the thing, 30-day return policy. I hope that you try it. I know it, that I know. You got something in your house right now that maybe you're looking at all those cleaners under the sink and you're trying to figure out what to use. You know what, Triple Threat, as I look at that stainless sink, I have gone to home shows where I have seen them selling just stainless cleaner for a flex pay or more. That's pretty incredible.
Absolutely. Yeah, just a stainless steel cleaner, you know, they $10, $12, $11, $20 for that. Shock It Clean does it all, and it makes 129 bottles of cleaner. You can clean everything, and it comes out to 50 cents. So you'll love it on stainless steel. And, you know, me and my dad, we do trade shows and home shows all over the country. We've even done a couple over there in England across the pond. And when we show this cleaner work on everything at these trade shows, these home shows, I mean, people go bananas literally, because why not use one product? Eliminate all the products that you have at home and just use one product to get it. Just keep it simple. My dad, Professor Amos, he says, KISS. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. That's how we do it. Keeping it simple. Eliminate the mess under the cabinets, all the weight. You know, that's weighing your cabinets down. If you're thinking about that, I don't want to weigh my cabinets down, but I'll use the Shock It Clean to break all that down and replace all those products. Here we go in the bathtub, Shannon. All those hard water and rust spots, and how about the dead skin cells? Ew. We don't want to be standing in anybody else's skin cells in those non-slip pads down there. So use the Shock It Clean. Use it to break down the greases and the oils and everything in between. How about a pet stain or a food stain?
Absolutely. Okay, here's the thing though, with hundreds of you calling, there is a 30-day return policy. I hope you get it at home, especially when we think of those enclosed areas like the bathroom. Do you want it to smell like bleach or do you want it to smell like jasmine? I use that cucumber melon on my garbage can because somebody threw their dog poop in my can, and if I find out who you are, ooh, it's gonna go down. So everything from your garbage cans, that cucumber melon, yes, they did, Rick Hart. If I could DNA test that doo-doo, somebody would be in some. Do some investigative research for me. But and whatever that poor puppy had, I don't know, was something, and no kidding, even like the really noxious chemicals was not getting that smell out. I use this. I'm serious. If it only got rid of the smell, let alone do the clean, smells like sunflowers, only for the closed limited edition of people who join us. Cucumber mint, of course, that great citrus zest, the jasmine, and then, of course, the pre-mix, so you're ready to aim, spray, and walk away and go. That great chamois. Do that auto ship, though. You can customize that auto ship. That is the only way as we move forward that you're gonna get that sunflower. But with that Hoover coming up, remember, put it in your carpet cleaner. Now, do we have any of that Tampico brush, Rick? I'm gonna have my producer check. Triple Threat, what are you working on over there?
Okay, so I got grease on the driveway. I wanted to show you how it works outside. Pavers, patios, grease on the garage floor, smoke on your fireplace. Definitely use it outside. And if you got our Tampico brush, you'll love it. It's a lifetime brush, and you know, it lasts forever. The dynamic of the brush is the bristles on the bottom are made from wood. It's a special wood out of South America. And when you soak it in our cleaner, them bristles get soft, and it's like massaging the carpet clean or your couch or chair clean. And just look at what it does. The 1-2 punch right there, Shock It Clean with the Tampico brush. You're absolutely gonna love what it does for you at home. Professional result every single time. I want you to clean like a professional, Shannon.
And that's exactly right. I mean, it does the job. Just the fact that it smells great. Don't let that dissuade you from thinking it does it all. Doggy doo-doo and otherwise.
Kitty whiz or doggy doo. That's what we say at the trade shows.
Oh, no, kid, that's hilarious. Well, you know I love you. We love you, your dad, the whole family. Thank you. Good to see you, my friend.
Great to be with you, Shannon.
Thank you. Take good care. Hey, don't forget, not only celebrating 16 years here at HSN, but at HSN, we are celebrating and saluting Black-owned business, and it's time to do more. So as part of our our efforts to support racial, social, and economic justice. We're actually highlighting stories behind some of our Black-owned businesses on HSN. So if you go to hsn.com, you can actually discover their products and search Black-owned businesses on hsn.com. We'd love and encourage you to do that. Hey, we are continuing with this grand finale of Make Yourself at Home. If you missed last hour, I have, Rick, fewer than 200. We have 140. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to place my order because I put shame in my game. I do not have working smoke detectors because mine were going off when I was cooking. These do not have false alarms. But more than that, they have a 10-year battery, a 10-year battery. And by the way, it's almost like buy two and get a freebie. Get that carbon monoxide detector. I'm just gonna say, for me, it's like it's free. But don't let this be an afterthought. Don't let this be a coulda, woulda, shoulda. So if you're one of the next 140 people, do it now. I mean, do it now while you're watching and while you're thinking about it. Hey, thank you again for joining us here at HSN. I'm Shannon. I love being in the house. In fact, I have a show every Friday called Shannon's in the House. We're doing it for the next 2 months only. And I post home hacks. If you like cooking hacks, find me on Instagram, Shannon Smith's Kitchen, where I do cut recipes, and we have some fun stuff going on. But listen, it doesn't matter whether you're cooking or whether you're working around your house. If you ain't got power, if you can't see what's going on, mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. I did not get to present this as a today's special. And boy, I was actually a little niffed about it because I really mean it when I say, when you think of the money, when you think about the expense, when you think about the lights in your home, first of all, it's a brand new day. This is a way to illuminate your home, but here's the thing. Only time, and the first and only time, these are light bulbs that are gonna live me 45-year life, basically. They're the only ones in history that I have ever sold that actually charge themselves as you're using them. So when that power goes out, you can actually go to that lamp, turn it on. You can also, because we are including basically for free, 4 of these power caps. With all respect to Uncle Fester, they've been running the Addams Family on, I think it's HBO, you know, how Fester he's got light. You have those power adapters, you got light, whether the power goes out or not, and you can actually convert it into a flashlight. So 6 of your rechargeable LED, efficient, long running, they're cool. It's not like the Easy Bake Oven where you can bake a cake or a brownie with it. And then of course, you're also getting those 4 power caps and the power plug adapter. Only as long as supplies last. We sold almost 1,000 without any airtime. This could be one of your final opportunities, if not your last look. Remember, you get 6 of them, 45-year life, 712-306. Julie Truster is standing by. I love you, Julie, but I told you the story. I was actually a little upset I didn't get to air these. So do you know what, girl? You know I love to shop with my phone. I am finally getting these. If someone missed this when it sold out as a today's special, can we give them some of the broad strokes, why this is different and how it's different and why we all want and need this?
Yes, absolutely. And this has become a huge customer pick. In fact, Shannon, I was reading some of the reviews, and right now, all along our East Coast, a lot of people are out of power from that hurricane that came through. And I'm so happy a lot of viewers bought these, and now they're using them right now because they're out of power. In fact, and I want you to read the reviews. Some people are on day 3 and 4 of no power, and that's exactly what this is designed for. So they are a standard everyday LED bulb. You use it in a lamp, a table lamp, a floor lamp, a desk lamp, even a hanging light fixture. So you use it every single day. It fits a standard socket, but the big deal is it has a built-in battery. So when you lose power, you have light for 4 to 6 hours. So I'm going to demonstrate how that works. So I've got 2 lamps here. This is the Living Glow. This is another one. This is just a regular LED bulb. So I have a breaker box here. So what happens? You lose power for whatever reason. Let's say it's a hurricane. 1, 2, 3. And the light comes on. So with the Living Glow, it'll stay on for about 4 to 6 hours. Now, if you're asleep and you're in bed and the lights are out and you lose power, the light doesn't automatically go on. It works as a regular light. So if you've have it in your bedside table, you just turn it on and off like a regular lamp. So the nice thing about it, it's a 60 watt equivalent. So it's 850 lumens, which is a 60 watt equivalent. And you can look at it, it fits a standard socket. It's totally shatterproof. They're also cool to the touch, so they don't get hot. They're not going to make your lamps hot. But the average bulb, so each bulb is rated for 50,000 hours. That means it'll last 45 years, which is huge. And then the cost to own it is 87 cents a year. They are completely energy efficient. They're not going to drain your electrical bill. In fact, you'll save money using these. The only decision that you have to make is whether you want the soft white. Shannon can go over the colors because it's hard to see at my house.
I know. Hey, Julie, here's what they're telling me. These are, by the way, I've got my Halloween costume set. I'm Uncle Fester. It's a bright idea. Anyway, do you know you've already sold out of the white? We have soft white, and what we have is what we have. And when I say it's a race to the finish line, because no kidding, if I didn't know better, I would say I was working with Andrew Lessman. These are Andrew Lessman reviews. 4.5 average. Almost every review that I'm looking at is a 5-star rating. I bought this for my 94-year-old mother. I live in New Jersey. When the lights went out, I can count on them. Awesome. Lights in the dark. Love these. Great product. They work. Thankful I purchased. Saved the day. Great purchase. Lifesaver. I mean, no kidding. Great work. Great. 4-star or 5-star after 5-star. People love them. And at
that
this
makes me so happy.
But, you know, and the thing is, whether you've tried other LED lighting, and we should, I mean, obviously, that's, you know, we want to be good for Mother Earth. We want to be good for our pocketbook. This is a set of 6, 45-year life. They're rechargeable. You get these great little sockets, these 4 little sockets. That's how I'm doing my little Halloween costume. But you get them only as long as supplies last. $29.50 for everything. Interest-free payments, less than $10 on your credit card, 30-day return policy. Get them at home, because even if you're only getting one, we all know, and that's why I say I hope you find me on Facebook or Shannon Smith's Kitchen on Instagram. We all love doing things in the home, whether it's in the kitchen or otherwise, but if we don't have light, it's dangerous. It can be scary for kids. One of the reviews on hsn.com was talking about getting them for their 94-year-old mother. It's kind of daunting, and it doesn't matter what side of America you live on, East Coast, West Coast, brownouts, blackouts, storm surges, hurricanes. I mean, we all need something, and this gives you that peace of mind. Julie, it is so smart. It lasts so long. It runs cool. It's shatter resistant. I can't think of a reason to not try these tonight, especially at this price, right?
The price is great. In fact, typically one of these bulbs is $15. And you're getting 6 of these. The deal is just amazing. And because they're so energy efficient, I always think about when my dad, when we were growing up, he would say, you know, don't leave the lights on. You're just draining the electrical bill. You don't have to worry about that with this. They're going to last around 45 years, and it's 87 cents a year to run these. So again, they're shatterproof. Now, what I'm going to do too is I'm going to show you a couple things. People ask, well, how do I charge them? Because they have that rechargeable battery inside. When they're on and when you use them every day, they're charging. So you don't have to take them out for any special thing and charge them in a separate thing. When they're in your lamp, they're charging. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew one of them, and I want to show you this power cap. So I'm going to take it off. You're getting 4 power caps, so you can take it. Let's say you lose power and you need to go down and check on the kids, or you need to go down to the basement to check your breaker box. You can screw on this power cap. And then look at this, it turns into a flashlight. Now you can walk around your entire house. One light will fill the entire room. So this isn't a flashlight, it's not a beam of light. This is a regular light that you would use in a lamp. In fact, I have one over here. I use it every single day. I have the soft white in that one over there. The soft white, the one that kind of has the amber glow. It looks so pretty at night. So I'm gonna go over here. Okay, the other thing that it comes with, so you're getting 4 of the power caps. You can go outside. In fact, some of the reviews said, my neighbors were wondering how I had so much light because the whole neighborhood is taken down. You're also getting what they call a power plug. Okay, so check this out. It's a little bit dark over here. I'm gonna take my power plug, and in my lamp, I've got a living glow bulb. So the magic is in the bulb. You plug in your power cap, And look at this, you have light. Okay, I'm gonna show you that again. This is like a wall outlet, but because I have my charged bulb in here, how crazy is this, Shannon?
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
insane.
walk around. Is this crazy?
Okay, glamping will never be the same ever again. Okay, I am getting mine. Okay, here's what's happening though, and wow, are we busy? Charlie, I don't know if we wanna lower the lights in the studio or not, just to show you, now this is soft light. Now remember, we're almost gone, and it took us forever to get these back in stock. Today alone, over 2,000 gone, and I gotta tell you something, we're already more than a third of the quantity spoken for. So here's my next, I could be the Statue of Liberty. Boy, from Uncle Fester to the Statue of Liberty. I've got, okay, but that's one, and you're getting 6, and you're getting 4 of those power caps. There's a 30-day return policy. You can probably tell how excited I am. I didn't get to air this when it sold out as a today's special. This is, for all intents and purposes, like an Encore Today's Special price, and we are not limiting quantities. It's like Andrew Lessman reviews. He's the only one that I can think of offhand, and maybe Curtis Stone, that has 5-star after 5-star. I mean, perfect ratings on this. So try them. You're doing something good for Mother Earth. You're doing something great for your pocketbook. And do you know what? You're doing something good for the safety of your home. There is something that is that, it's that peace of mind you can't put a price on, knowing if it's a brownout, if it's a blackout, if you just, you know, need a light when you're trying to find the powder bath. You've got light on demand when you need it. Remember, they recharge as you use them. They have roughly a 45-year life. And Julie, you know, honestly, it's so funny because you and I talked before the show, and now that I've actually gotten a chance to see them in action, I was excited when we talked. But now, I can't believe we even have any of these left. It's no wonder I didn't get my hot little hands on these. So tell everybody the story again, because there are LED lights, but there aren't quite LED lights like this. Am I saying that correctly?
Exactly. So but okay, so part of it, they're a standard everyday LED bulb. They fit a standard socket. You put it in either a table lamp, a floor lamp, you can put it in a desk lamp, any single switch. So like a hanging light fixture. You don't use it in a chandelier, and they're not dimmable. So you want it in like a single fixture with a single switch. But what makes them different, they have a built-in battery inside of them. So when you lose power, which we all will at some point, you have light for 4 to 6 hours because of this battery. It's crazy. Now, typically, one of these bulbs goes for about $15. Now, what makes them similar to other LEDs, they're shatterproof, so they're not going to break. Okay, they're also cool to the touch, so you don't have to worry about it. They're totally energy efficient. They're rated for 45 years. Each bulb is rated for 50,000 hours. The big deal is when you lose power, I've got a breaker here, so I'm going to cut the power. 1, 2, 3. The living glow bulb will come on for 4 to 6 hours. Now, you never have to take it out to charge it. When it's on, it's charging. But one thing that's cool is you can unscrew it. I'll unscrew this one. Doesn't matter which one. You can unscrew it and put on a power cap, because when you lose power, you think about it, the neighborhood's pitch black. Your house is pitch black. So you can unscrew it maybe from your lamp and put it in a power cap and then walk around the house. You can check on the kids. You can check the breaker box. You can go outside and see what's going on. One light right here will fill your entire room. Think about it.
Julie,
a lamp.
I am so sorry to interject, but here's what's happening. And you can probably hear the panic in my voice, because I missed out when they were today's special. We will more than double what they anticipated in this airing. So if you are new to HSN, welcome in. I don't say that to make you panic stricken, but these are going to sell out early. If not in this show or in this hour, probably in that next airing. So depending on where you're at in your life, you know, what I would recommend and what I would hope you would do is, I hope you grab them now while you're thinking of it, while we have them here, because we've already sold out of the quote unquote regular white. Personally, the soft white is my favorite anyway. You're getting the set of 6. They are shatterproof. You're getting 4 of those little power adapters. Notice that it's not some cuckoo, you know, hookup like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna work on my light. You don't need some kind of, it's a, you know, you screw it in like you'd screw in a regular light bulb, but you are getting it only as long as supplies last. So I actually got one set, and even if you only put it in the master bedroom, you know, power outages are never convenient. They're like Murphy's Law. But even if you just know that, keep that power adapter handy. If you know if the power goes out, it's like having a better flashlight, in my own opinion, and just get it. You will use it. You know very well, it's like Murphy's Law. It's like death and taxes or clogged drains. You know, at some point it's gonna happen. At some point you're gonna have a brownout, a whiteout, or you can't find that flashlight when the fuse box goes, whatever it might be, you will use these. So have these at the ready. Do it for $29.50. The price is ridiculous. Julie, let's just even factor out the way this does it with that rechargeable aspect, and you can, you know, when the power goes out. I remember how much these LED lights are when you and I first started offering them here at HSN. Yeah, they saved you a lot of money in the long term, but boy, they were expensive, weren't they?
They were so expensive. And typically to find this technology, each bulb would be $15 a piece. And I think with HSN, it breaks it down to $4 or $5 per bulb. And remember, they're gonna last 45 years. You can use them every single day, put them in your lamps. You don't have to worry about it. So completely energy efficient. I love the cost savings too. And they're shatterproof. You can put them in your lamps. What we're gonna do now, because Shannon, since we have a little bit of extra time, this is totally unplanned what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little tour around my house. And quickly, I'm gonna show you where you would use them and where you don't use them. So I'm gonna unscrew this one. We're gonna walk through. Meanwhile, my daughter has been cleaning the house really quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this bulb. Okay, so this is a flashlight. We're gonna go through. So, okay, an area where you would not use them, you don't put them in a chandelier. So you don't use them in a chandelier, but think about this when you lose power. And I'm showing you my house because we've got this dark stairway up here. We don't have a light because our house is 100 years old. So if something does happen, I wanna be able to go up and check on the kids. I've got my lamp now. I've got a light. I have a 60-watt bulb that I can walk around. So now we're going down a dark hallway. Maybe you need to go to the basement and check on your breaker. Okay, sorry, the house is messy and this is not planned.
Oh, good Lord, if that's
but
messy.
One area where I wanted to show you.
Julie, you
I don't know
kill
what
me.
I'm gonna find. But this light right here, Shannon, this is our family room where we live, the kitchen, the family room, our little dining area. Here's our light. So it works on a single switch. So it can be a hanging light fixture, on, off, on, off. And this light will fill the light for our entire room. So we don't even have to get out the flashlights. So I think that's great. One light for our, I don't know what this is, 500 square feet. This is where we live. This is all we need. It never gets hot. We have it on all the time, so it's always charging. And again, it fits in a single light fixture like this, on, off. Now, Amelia, you want to turn around and show these? We don't put them in here because this has a bunch of different lights in it. So just to give you a couple ideas. Sorry, this is all unplanned.
You're so
We are
cute.
winging this.
We do. Hey,
So,
Julie, I love the little tour. I
Yeah.
have to interject. Okay, this, again, I promise is not to panic anybody, but I got mine finally. We have almost 1,000 people calling. We are going to triple what they actually anticipated in this show. I think the quantities that we have are actually, Julie, did you tell me the quantities that we have are supposed to get us through the rest of the year? Am I saying that right?
It was supposed to get us through the rest of the year, and I know they're going quick. It has been out of control. Just unbelievable. And I think with that storm coming through, everybody bought them to be prepared, and that's what it's for.
I think so. So we are saying 4 minutes. And again, and that's not to grandstand, but I was so upset I didn't get to offer these when these were today. I legitimately was. And certainly we're in the height of storm season, but you need these. You need these. Even if you are smart enough, I know we're doing LED lighting around our home. Read those reviews. They read like Andrew Lessman love letters. Try it, get them, have them at the ready. Get them while we've got them. Because I can tell you for a fact, today is the first day that we're back. We already sold out of the white, soft white. Frankly, it doesn't matter. You want them because you're getting a set of 6 and you're getting 4 of those power adapters. They just screw into a regular, single socket, remember, your regular lamp or what have you. But the quantities that we have left, and I can tell you with the quantities that we're selling in the show, maybe one more airing, That was it for the rest of the year. The situation, the life that we're living in globally, it's hard sometimes with shipping and receiving to restock Mother Hubbard's cupboard as quickly as we used to. Do it. It's a flex pay of $9.83, 30-day return policy. Maybe even have some fun with the kids or your neighbors. You know, if there is a power outage, they're gonna wonder, why did they have power on their block or in their house? But you're gonna feel safer, you're gonna have smarter, they run longer. It's not like the Easy Bake Oven where you could bake a cookie or a brownie in it. Julie, and you know, and beyond all that, because you have such a beautiful home, they look great. I mean, you would never know that these do what they do, right?
The light is exactly the same as a regular bulb, and I'm glad you brought that up. So they're 850 lumens, which is a 60-watt equivalent. So you're used to this kind of light. They're also UL rated, so they have that quality assurance to back them up. Again, they're shatterproof. They're your traditional, like just like your LEDs, where they're shatterproof. They're cool to the touch, so you don't have to worry about them. As Shannon says, baking that cookie, they're not gonna get your lampshade hot or anything else. But what makes them different is that battery inside. Right now, we have a storm going on, and I wouldn't be surprised if we lost power during this presentation. It's really bad outside. But this is what happens. When you lose power, I've got my breaker here. Okay, the lights go off. 1, 2, 3. The living glow goes on. You have light for 4 to 6 hours. You can take that light bulb out. You can take it out like this. You can put on your power cap. In fact, we suggest put a power cap and a bulb next to your nightstand. So if you do lose power, you can get out of bed, pop your light on, and now this light will fill an entire room. So you can go check at the breaker box, check on the kids, go to the kitchen, go to the bathroom, carrying a little light bulb right here. This is like your flashlight, but it's not a beam of light. It fills the room. Now, let me show you another thing that you're getting. I think this is so cool. So this is called the Power Plug. And I have a bulb. So that, again, the magic's in the bulb. I have a charged LED bulb in here by Living Glow. You're getting the power plug. So you can, if you plug that in, and look at this. You can carry your lamp. Sorry, the cat's going crazy. You can walk around the house holding a lamp. Maybe you want to camp with this. Like as Shannon said, you can go glamping with this. But that's the power plug. So you get all of that with it. Such a great deal and such a great product too.
It is. So here's what's happening. Michelle Yarn, we love her. She's coming up at midnight. By the way, here's a little sneak peek at her today's special. My stylist, Jerry, she's buying 2 of these. I'm buying 2 of these. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. I'm actually getting the leopard and I'm getting the red suede. So those are coming up with Michelle. She'll give you a little sneak peek in a second. But we are so busy. I know that clock expired. You're gonna have to get yours now. And I don't mean that to be alarmist or silly. We thought that we had enough to get us through the remaining season. My producer, Rick, actually just read my mind. We have sold so many in this show, it's probably gonna be completely gone in its next airing, whenever that next airing is. So at least you're here, you're watching, you can get it now. Julie, thank you for demonstrating that little power adapter, because I'm like, now, when do you use that little power plug? So those wonderful little, turn it into a flashlight, but then again, turn glamping into something that I would actually do with that wonderful little power plug adapter. Set of 6. Do it now when we've got them. These are the final quantities for the year. Julie, in the 60 seconds that we have remaining, anything that we've missed or that you want to remind people?
Well, the only thing I want to show you is and I think you have right in front of you that I gave to you. There's 45. These are the incandescent bulbs right here. So I went out and bought 45 of these. One of these, would you rather buy one or have to go buy 45 of these? That's how long they're going to last. Each one of these is rated for 50,000 hours. So if you use it for a minimum of 3 hours a day, it's going to last for about 45 years. The cost to own it is 87 cents a year. So it's dirt cheap, energy efficient, and they're UL rated. So you have that quality to back them up. You
do. And these, because it's like a Greek restaurant in my house. Every day it's like, opa, I'm breaking something. You shatter one of these, honey. You're picking up glass for the next century. Trust me, because I've done it. Well, I love you, Julie. Thank you for bringing good things to life. Always nice to see you. Thank Amelia for cleaning the house.
Yeah, right. She was scrambling. And she told me to tell you hello. She loves you, Shannon.
Oh, I love her too. I can't believe how grown up she's getting. I want to hire her as my photographer, by the way. She's so talented. Julie, thank you. Best to you and the whole family, okay? Thanks to Julie. All right, one more chance to get those light bulbs before they're gone. Oh, but how many of our today's specials are you going to get? Okay, Michelle, you know we've all been shopping before you kick off.
You, me, Jerry, our stylist, your feet look amazing, by the way. And how do they feel? Because these are Clarks, so you guys know it's all about comfort. This is a brand new, exclusive style. Never in 200 years of being in business has Clarks done this. It's the perfect hybrid of a ballet flat and a Venetian loafer together with gorgeous suedes and leathers. You can see all the great colors. We have a cheetah print, a snake print, a black croco. I'm kind of loving the metallic leather and the classic black suede, but it's the Ortholite footbed, which means extreme comfort, extra targeted padding. You are going to love the way your feet look and feel in these beautiful brand new shoes. So that's coming up at midnight, Shannon. Cannot wait to see it. You guys, I will join you right coming up at midnight. We've got a quick break, and then Shannon's going to round out the hour when we return. See you in a few.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the Hsn Card. As an Hsn Card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN Card.
Well, welcome into HSN. I'm Shannon, and the last 10 minutes of Make Yourself at Home. Hey, if you were shopping for our anniversary configuration of Shock It Clean, I got the steam cleaner, I got the carpet cleaner that you're gonna use to put that to work. Well, Hoover is an American brand that has been working for well over 100 years, and don't let the size or the price of this fool you. Even though they call this the pet, it's gonna do your heavy duty job. So of course it's Hoover. It's lighter than the handbag that poor Miss Emily had to move on the set for me tonight. Right? Everybody's seen my bag that I bring to the show. Weighs just a little over 10 pounds, about 13 pounds. And then of course you're also getting your cleaner as well. So we're doing it on a flex pay of $36.65, free shipping, 30-day return policy. And we're also running our apply and buy promotion where you can take $40 off upon approval on that first purchase. So this would be a good one to use it on. She's a good one. She's gonna put this to work. Angela McClure is joining us. How are you doing, my friend?
Hey, Shannon. I'm excited to be here. I am so happy about this Power Dash Pet. This is one of my favorite carpet cleaners. It's actually Hoover's lightest and slimmest carpet cleaner at just about 13 pounds. My gym bag weighs more than this. You're gonna be able to clean your house, go up and down the stairs. You're not gonna get out of breath. And it has the power of a full-size carpet cleaner. So all these demonstrations I'm gonna show you, we do with our full-size, full-power carpet cleaners. But the Power Dash Pet, it's lightweight, it's so easy to use. And like you said, Hoover has been around for over 100 years. They've been fine-tuning their floor cleaning. And what they have done here is they've given us dual tanks, which I love because you have your dirty water tank down here. That dirty water and your clean water stay separate. You get the solution included, so when you get that home, you're gonna put your solution and your hot water right in this top tank, and then you can get to cleaning right away. So I wanna show you here, we have a tan carpet. A lot of times, our wall-to-wall carpets, even our area rugs, they start to get dingy over time, and it doesn't matter how much you vacuum, you just can't restore it to its original color, its original beauty. I wanna show you just how powerful this is with a single pass.
And you know what, Angela, as you do that, I know we keep talking about that weight, but The weight is one thing, you're right. I mean, your gym bag, my bag that I bring to the studio, it's heavier than this. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. This is a time in history where we're cleaning more often, but it's also true, we really, I've had to have a lot of home repairs. You worry about no contact cleaning. And Angela, that's probably one of the #1 incentives and why this has been selling so well is you probably don't want somebody that you don't know in cleaning your carpets, right?
Exactly. And a lot of times when you have the professionals come into your house, you know, they might clean each room, you know, they'll upcharge you for stairs, they'll upcharge you for area rugs. But then what happens the next day when your puppy, you know, has an accident or you spill a little wine or, you know, these accidents are going to happen all the time. And the trick is to be able to clean it before it becomes a stain. And these messes happen every single day. I have 2 dogs and 3 nephews, so I know it happens. But with the Hoover Power Dash, you are able to clean them easily. It's not going to take up a lot of space in your storage closet. And it has a quick dry time, which is one of the most important things that people consider when you're buying a carpet cleaner, because the last thing you want to do is oversaturate your floors and then you have to stay off of them because they're wet for 24 hours. So we do this extraction capability test at Hoover, and what it does is it shows just how powerful it can extract and then how quick that carpet is going to dry. So to do that, we start with a pre-measured amount of water. I'm just going to pour this down, because when you're cleaning your carpets, what makes it different from vacuuming is you're actually putting solution and moisture down on the carpet. So what I'm going to do, this is an empty machine. I'm not putting down any new solution. We're just going to be extracting.
And I love this demo in particular, Angela, because now you're using water, but if there's liquid on your carpet, it's probably something other than water that you don't want to be there. And that could be the new Peppy, that could be the washing machine that overflow. I mean, there are a lot of things, you know, life's little Murphy's Law. And so Angela, like you said, you're right, nothing is gonna get 100%, but this is perfect. I'm wondering how clearly we can see that line on the picture when you do this.
I'll see if I can bring it up a little bit so you can see. So you saw how much we started with, and now that water is almost right back up to that line. I don't know if you can see the water in there, but I mean, think about that. When you can get all that water back out of the carpet, that's powerful extraction. You also have that heat force technology. That's like a hot blow dryer on your carpet. So you're gonna have your carpets clean and dry in about 4 hours. You can even pop off, I love this, everything is clear and cleanable. So even this front extraction nozzle can pop right off. Your dirty water tank pops out. I love it because, you know, a lot of times when you rent units from the store, you're kind of renting someone else's filth, which I don't want to do, but I don't even want my own filth. You know, I want to go down the drain, I want to get rid of it, and you can do that with this. Everything's cleanable, so you can start with a fresh machine every time.
You can. Okay, now I realize we have hundreds of you still calling on that Living Glow light bulb. My producer, Rick, has assured me it may make one more airing, so I know you're seeing that item number in the corner of your screen. I just really want to encourage you, if you were thinking about them, I hope you're calling during this hour, because I can't promise if there actually will even be another airing. So you'll see that item number at the corner of your screen. Make sure that you call in this hour, because it appears likely that it may not even make it to another airing. If you were shopping for Shock It Clean, our anniversary configuration with Professor Amos earlier this hour, you saw him do a number of carpet demonstrations. You should get this at home, because normally, even here at HSN, we associate a Hoover price point in the neighborhood of around $200, you know, hovering right around in that ballpark. This is Hoover's most lightweight, but don't let that dissuade you from thinking it's not gonna do full-size cleaning. It absolutely will. We're including that cleaning solution as well, the double tank system, so the clean water never touches the dirty water. It's easy to push because it's just a little over 10 pounds, you know, hovering at that 13 pound. And like Angela, like you were saying, not only are we concerned about no contact cleaning and deliveries and repairs in our home, The big thing is you want to get to those messes when they happen. So whether it is the new puppy, whether it is the Gatorade, whether it's just, gosh, you notice maybe that's exactly where the cat or the dog has been laying and you just really want to take care of those areas. You don't have to evacuate the home because we're all home more often. We don't have the luxury of having 16 hours or overnight for those carpets to dry. So people, Angela, people shouldn't be, this is gonna do full-size cleaning even though it's a nice compact price, right?
It is. It's a full power, but in a lightweight, compact design. This has those extra long, extra tough pet bristles. They're antimicrobial. So when you're cleaning those messes, you can rest assured that you're not spreading those germs around. Because, you know, when you're cleaning your carpets, a lot of times it's not just about if it's a high traffic area, it's not just a spill. This is also going to get rid of odors. It's going to freshen your home. It's going to get rid of germs and bacteria, all that stuff that you can't see in your carpets. I mean, if you have kids and they like to lay on the carpet and, you know, play games, do homework, you know, you got to think about the cleanliness because, you know, we're walking on the carpet, you go outside and then you come back in. So, you know, that dirt, that bacteria, the odors, but even all these messes, you know, when these spills happen, you don't want to wait to call a professional and have them come out, you know, a week later. You can grab this, take it up or down the stairs, 13 pounds. Look how great it's going to clean this runner.
And you know what, Angela, as you do that, and actually we don't even need to do a close-up on the carpet, you can visualize, you can see right there. Look, I'm naturally backing away from the steam cleaner like you're in the studio with me because I don't want it to come over my microphone. I'm so used to doing that. But you can see the texture. That's kind of like a high-low carpet. That wouldn't necessarily be something that would be as easy to clean because there's a lot of like little divots. So I can use this on shag, I can use this on area rug, I can use this on Berber, all the things that I'd associate with one of those big clunky units, right?
Yes, I love that. So it can clean the runner because it's lightweight, so it's not going to pull it down the hallway with you. You know, you can clean your wall-to-wall carpets. I've used this on a shag carpet at home that my dogs love to play on. Here I want to show you just how easily it can clean those high traffic areas. A lot of times, you know, right at your front door or at the foot of your bed where the dog likes to lay. And, you know, you have this clear extraction nozzle because we all love to see that dirt coming out of our carpet. We want that satisfaction of knowing that it's actually cleaning.
And, you know, listen, we've all got those carpets in our home and we probably picked them because we thought they wouldn't see the mess. That's why we put them in our homes. And if you thought that was supposed to be a deeper red, you can see what a difference. Oh man, Angela, that's pretty dramatic.
Very dramatic. And then once you're done, check this out. This pops right out of the bottom. Super easy. You take this over to your sink. You open this up. You can empty it. You can rinse the tank so it's not going to get smelly over time. That clear extraction nozzle is also rinsable, so you don't have to worry about it clogging with hair or fur. You know, when you're getting a carpet cleaner, buying from a company like Hoover, they've been around for over 100 years. They're really experts in this field, so you can trust that they've thought of every little detail to make this just the perfect way to keep your carpets fresh and clean.
They did indeed. Angela, thank you for your help tonight as always. It's good to see you.
You too, Shannon. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. All right, grab yours. Ask about those Living Glow light bulbs. Maybe one more airing, but that's, you know, fingers crossed. They're almost gone. Hopefully you can call back. I'd love to meet and greet you. I hope you can find me on Facebook, Shannon Smith on HSN, or if you love the kitchen, Shannon Smith's Kitchen on Instagram. I'll be posting new tips and recipes this week as I go all around the home in the kitchen. In the meantime, I'm going into your closet. Well, actually my closet, because I'm buying a couple pairs of that Today's Special that Michelle is launching next. Stick around. Brand new Best Buy of the day.
I have journeyed around the globe. I've seen the beauty the world has to offer. Now I'm bringing you new fabrics, patterns, and soft silhouettes with spicy details. Exotic, but with a new degree of sophistication. Global Chic is all about fashion freedom. So be free. Iman Global Chic, only on HSN.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Don't mind me, just admiring my red suede shoes. Are these not the cutest thing? Welcome in, everybody. It's a new day, midnight, little early morning or late night shopping, whatever you want to call it. My name's Michelle Yarn. I'm so excited. We recently kicked off our fall fashion edit. So for the next 2 hours, we are going to talk about the perfect transitional fall shoes, and we're going to start with a brand new exclusive from Clarks, our best value of the day, our today's special. Here we go.